Greetings, exiles. And I continue my journey. As always, I'll start with your favorite intro. I love this sound. I also love T17 maps. I love selling them. Very nice. And one single T17 map for me to open a slot for the map device. No way. Yoke. Right off the bat. I love these divine orbs. What do we have here? Thank you. I need these for my build. Before I go shopping, let's talk about my money-making strategy and idols. The base is idols like this with increased quantity and rarity of items found in your maps affected by fortune favors the brave and increased effect of explicit modifiers. You need as many of these idols as possible. But unfortunately they're expensive now. As soon as I saw modifiers with quantity and rarity, I immediately decided that this would be my strategy and started buying such idols from the very beginning when they were very cheap because everyone like a madman bought idols for strongboxes and rogue exiles. So I can get 6 of these idols pretty cheap. Next we need idols so that we end up with a 100% chance of delirium, beyond and ritual. Because these mechanics add a lot of monsters to the map. And the more monsters, the more loot. We also need idols with a modifier like this. And the final unique idol. I use these scarabs. And of course do not forget that you need to choose fortune favors the brave on the map device. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You need to go to the Mesa map and find this guy. First of all, he might have your mage blood. And secondly, we need to scry to the Dune map so we can find this divination card. That's the strategy. A lot of people might be wondering where the money is. But it's very simple. Our main income is the sale of T17 maps. We will also find a large number of T16 maps, which are also easy to sell. Don't forget fortunate. And some lucky drops from ritual. And monsters. And of course idols. We have a lot of quantity and rarity, and you will find a lot of idols. I guess now is the time to talk about divines per hour, but of course I won't do that. Because I didn't calculate, frankly. It's a simple and chill strategy. And most importantly, very fun. Fun for me, of course. I just put the map in the map device and have some fun and find cool stuff in the meantime. But enough yapping, let's spend some money. First, I need this unique jewel, which will save us a lot of skill points. Perfect. Next, I need a cluster like this. And buying it is the easiest way to get it. But if you're a desperate gambler, then you can always craft it. Let's do it now. We'll need life force and exalted orbs. And of course, a base. We'll use harvest crafting. Prepare yourself for this to be a long process. Never mind. That was fast. If you already have one cluster with Feed the Fury and Fuel the Fight, this cluster is perfect for you. But I noticed that I had a low-level base, which is expensive, and it wasn't a fair experiment and I got lucky. So let's try it again. Buy a cheap base, life force, and some exalted orbs. Do it all over again. The nodes we need are 2 prefixes and 1 suffix. So with Harvest Reforge we try to find 2 of the 3 modifiers and an open suffix or prefix depending on which node we are missing. You can of course be as lucky as me and get all 3 nodes at once, but most likely you won't. Then use the Exalted Orb and pray. You can also use Orb of Annulment. Ideally you should use a low-level base, but it is hard to buy and the price is quite high. Let's speed things up a bit. Well, I have spent more than 3 divine orbs and did not get the cluster I need. That's more like what the average player can expect from cluster crafting. TLDR. If you are a beginner, I strongly recommend you to buy the clusters, because most likely you will lose money and time. You can always buy something cheap to start with, like what I bought in the first part. If you are not a beginner, then I recommend you to buy these clusters too. 3 or 4 divine orbs is a fair price for such clusters. But if there is a situation, purely hypothetically, that some YouTuber will make a video about a build where you need these clusters and the price for them will rise to 6 divine orbs or more, then crafting makes sense. But let's hope that won't happen. Corrupted belt to fix our resistances. I also need a helmet. I found a base like this and it's what I need, so I'll use it. Some essences. Interesting. Probably not the best decision, but why not? Nice. Not T1, but not bad either. Blocking mana and Exalted Slam. Okay. Benchcraft and my new helmet is done. A new amulet. And again we start with the fracture base. And of course essences. A very simple but effective way to craft new gear for yourself, and if you are a beginner, I recommend this way of crafting. Just what I need. Nice amulet. My new armor that I made in the last video. 6 links. And some Eldritch implicits. Ancestral Vision 4 Elemental Ailments Immunity. New weapon. It would be better with attack speed, but there are only a few of these swords on sale and their cost starts at 18 divine orbs and they are not worth it. And my Svalin. Unique jewel to fix the block chance. And a new glorious vanity. With some good nodes. There are many interesting options here and you can pick timeless jewel for yourself. I personally use this site. But you can use POB. So let's test what I got. After all these upgrades, my defense has improved a lot. Now I have 100% chance to suppress spell damage, more life, armor and evasion, elemental ailments immunity and of course Svalin with max block. These idols are selling very fast. Very good income. Most of my upgrades I made earlier were for defense and now I can think about damage because I would like to increase it. Watcher's Eye. Attack damage while affected by precision is our main target, and cold damage is a nice bonus for our Trinity support. Awakened Gem. Taming for more damage. And don't forget the catalysts. Enlightened support for more free mana. And considering the fact that I earned a lot of divine orbs from selling idols, I can buy this skull belt. Very nice. And that's about it. Back to the maps, as always. Let's see how I did. We are so back. Dune, Legion, and Headhunters buffs. We're home. Finally. Real fun. Fun for me. Now we can check out the T17 maps. Maybe we'll find something interesting. Headhunter is a really fun belt that turns mapping into very chill content. It's awesome. Well, it's been an interesting journey. And we've gone from this to this. The end result is a pretty simple and casual build, but a lot of fun. This is the end of my journey, and it's time to say goodbye. However, that means it's time to get ready for a new journey. This event is really cool, and I want to do a couple more builds. Thank you all for watching and commenting. I appreciate it. Also, I will be very grateful for your likes and subscription. Bye everyone, and see you in the new video.